everybody! Good morning! Welcome to Salty Sweet Games. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hi, how are you? It's been a while since Saturday morning, so getting back into the groove. I may have forgotten my spiel, and I know you would be very sad. This is Salty Sweet Games, where we shenanigan, sob, and smooch our way through tabletop role-playing games and scream our way through the occasional horror video game. I am Salty.
And I'm Sweet.
And these various assorted spices are our friends. Good morning. Thank you for that hype train, y'all. Thank you for the welcome back. Thank you for being here. Special shout out to our mods, Dylan and Mal. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. What else do I have to say? This is, of course, Masks of Nyarlathotep, our long-running Pulp Cthulhu epic horror campaign. Thank you. Oh, look at that. We got the hype train. It's the confetti. One day I'll put the confetti up on screen. Maybe just over mine, because my life is a constant confetti burst, I guess. Thank you. What do I have to say? You may notice things are different here. I will try and walk us through it. We have new captions. Hello. Yes, they're down there. They're beautiful. We have a new overlay because we have a new cast member joining us. But it's not time yet. It's not time for you to know anything. I mean, I guess you could read the screen if you wanted to, or we could throw it up in the chat. But what else do I have to talk about? We usually do channel shoutouts or something, right, Key? Yeah, we've got to go through that. First of all, a ton of thanks to our sponsors, starting with Roll20, our virtual tabletop of choice, which unites gamers across any distance with easy-to-use tools that run straight from your web browser for free. We're part of their Spotlight program, which highlights indie tabletop creators all across the interwebs. And we use all their fun gadgets. We're going to do a chase today, baby. Spoilers. Also, we are affiliates with Dice Envy and Grinding Coffee Co., two awesome companies. If you like your physical, shiny, click-clack math rocks, or you like your dirty bean juice, which is my favorite way to describe coffee, we have links and discount codes with them that you can check out down below. There are things in chat. You'll see them. They're really cool. What else? Thank you to everybody who is here. I will always do the thank yous multiple times. Oh, we have tip incentives. Down below, you'll see it in the panel that says affect the game. They're all very positive things. You could give an investigator a reroll. You could have them roll on the Eldritch gift table and maybe get a life-saving item, probably. You could heal someone, but why would you want to do that? Everybody's fine, right? We've been playing for almost 60 episodes. They're fine. What else? Anything that comes in goes to supporting our projects that are ongoing, coming up with new projects, and of course compensating our wonderful casts. It is always appreciated, but never expected. And y'all have too much hype you've already thrown at me, but I'm sure Summer will shill soon. Yeah, there it is in the chat. Already, she's on top of it. Thank you, Summer. Last thing, we here at Salty Sweet Games use safety tools. Lines, veils, X, N, and O cards, stars and wishes, and content warnings. Because while the characters may be put through hell, the players are here to have fun, and they're our priority always. So, without any further ado, we're actually going to meet the players. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Someone besides me will talk? Yes, always. Let's start with my co-producer, Kienna. Hi, Kienna.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kienna. I'm the Sweet of the channel. My pronouns are she and they. But today, I'm so excited to be back and to be playing Irene Blackwell, whose pronouns are she and her. She is the forger of the group. She just had closure with her ex.
Woo!
Thing couldn't be going better for her, except, still having to foil the plot of a giant cult that seems like they want to end the world. Just normal things
They're trying to
for casual time.
Improve the world.
Right.
Improve the world.
Yes. With improve is carrying a lot in that sentence over there.
Yeah.
But yes, so excited to be back and to be going to Australia, maybe? Question mark.
We'll see if you make it that far. Allison, hi.
Hey, everybody. It is so great to be back. I am Allison. I play Ganymede Graves, adventure scientist. Ganymede is an archaeologist, an anthropologist, and a naturalist who may have recently read the Necronomicon. If you value sanity in this game, that's a bad idea. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hey, look, I've been seriously prepping for this return. Just this morning, I have listened to the song Down Under by Men at Work from their 1981 debut album, Business as Usual, 15 times on a loop. So I think I'm fully prepared for whatever Australia has to throw at us. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do this.
Great, fantastic. Let's go down to Summer.
Wow, hi, hello,
Wow.
It's me. Wow, hi. What do I even say? Okay, hi, I'm Summer. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am playing one Mr. Charlie Rapp who uses he, him pronouns. And how do you even begin to describe such a perfect human? I don't, that maybe that's too...
I mean,
perfect.
Is he even human?
Is he even human?
Right. Does his perfection make him transcend humanity?
I would say yes. I think that is a fair thing to say. Charlie Rapp, fan of touching things. Fan of communicating with... Okay. I'm taking it slow, okay? Taking things slow. And that's part of the charm. Slow burn. Okay. He is a psychic a little bit.
And possessed
super
by
rich,
a
super
demon.
hot. And he lets a demon live inside him for mutual benefits.
Understood. Got
Consensually.
it. Yeah, totally. And last
Even
but
with
not
benefits.
Oh, right. Last but not least, we are going over to our brand new cast member, Eli. Welcome.
Hey, I'm super excited to be here. I'm Eli. I use he, they pronouns. Today, I'm playing Professor Winston Finn, or you can call him Winnie. He also uses he, they pronouns. He is a professor of the occult. For those of you who know me, Professor Winston Finn is the only tragic character that I have not created, or that I not tragic character that I have created. See, I can't even get to say it because it's so out of character for me. So we'll see how long he stays that way.
Yeah, we will. All right. Those are our players. Now, for those of you just joining us, we have been playing for about 1.5 years, so I've got a very succinct way to catch you up. I know you're very excited. The investigators came together over the murder of their good friend Jackson Elias, who was investigating the infamous Carlisle expedition, the members of which were all formerly presumed dead. This investigation led him, and now you all, to a conspiracy involving various death cults around the world. Many names, many forms, but all the same and to one end. You know that these cults are amassing in specific locations around the globe and working together to build an airborne machine that will rupture and taint the sky. We found that out a month ago. In Shanghai, you know the cult is called the Order of the Bloated Woman. They have a base on Grey Dragon Island. And of course, you've met Jack Brady, bisexual icon, a former member of the Carlisle expedition, and his friend, a scholar named Mu Xian, who, together with you, has figured out that the date of the machine's launch will coincide with the solar eclipse on January 14th, 1926, a mere 8 months from now. Seems like a long time. It's not. Last time, to just get real specific, Irene and Victor, her ex-lover and father of her child, made their peace and their farewells. And the three of you, sans Zeb, who is carrying out a mission given to him by Chu Min, made your way to the address given to you by Jack Brady. There you met Scholar Mu Xian, who filled in some blanks about the Order of the Bloated Woman, while Irene and Ganymede connected the dots between Ganymede and Zeb's visions. Charles convinced Jack to not destroy the 7 cryptical books once Mu Xian was done translating, but rather to entrust it to the League of Extraordinary Journalists. Summer knows, it's in the captions, that she's a genius, and she is. When we got there, it was May 17th, 1925, and the group was considering doing something in the upcoming new moon, but after some discussion decided it was not prudent because they were down a man. It is now Saturday, May 23rd, 1925, and you have 236 days to stop the cult's plans. The first step in that is the translation of the 7 cryptical books. And just so everybody knows, Eli's character, Winston, will be joining us at a time soon. But we do have to wrap up some of the stuff we were doing in Shanghai. We were about to start a bit of a time jump. Hey, yeah, Jim, that's right. There is an eclipse actually on that day. Yeah. Okay. I'm very excited. So, the 7 cryptical books. I actually think I can share a picture with all of you. Aren't you excited? You love when I share pictures.
Mm-hmm.
We do love that.
Let me go over to our map screen. Boom, baby.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's what they actually look like. It is actually a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
See how big I can make it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. The translation. Are you ready? I think Mr. Mu gathers all of you in his library and office. He has it displayed much like the picture kind of up in front. He's been working on it for a while, since before you got to Shanghai, and has just finished it. Of those signs sealing the festerings of the dark god, the most potent is the eye of light and darkness. The ineffable eye must be worked into a natural substance which is innately hard. The unrivaled light of the marvelous eye transcends taint if all evil presences have been dispatched or dispelled. They who first chant must be able to visualize the gift of the elder sign. Inscribed into a high place near the haunts of evil and no further than 30 li from them, the eye expels the evil strength for so long as the sign exists. The eye must be created the afternoon before the full moon rises. Each eye should reflect the lore of the place it is carved, and no 2 eyes shall be exactly the same. At moonrise, the blood of an innocent must fill the pupil of the eye once per drumbeat from then to moonset. As the first blood is given, chant the words Sama, Sama, Teo, Sama, and continue until the moon sets. When next the moon rises, the eye opens to ward and to guard. Gather the friends of good to work this wisdom, for too few shall surely fail. The wondrous eye must not first burn where evil beings or creatures lurk. Only one incorruptible eye may guard a location. The blood for the pupil of the winnowing eye must be fresh, and all who chant must detest evil. And there it is. I think when Mushian finishes, he kind of collapses back into his office chair, takes off his glasses, wipes his brow with a handkerchief.
Well, easy enough in theory.
I think he looks up at you. Are you smiling at all?
Yeah.
I think he breathes a little sigh of relief or annoyance. Probably relief. I will share the translation with all of you.
Thank you.
And he kind of mutters to himself. At first in Shanghainese, and then when he realizes that that he's talking to himself in his own language and wants to share, he looks up at the rest of you. But where to put them?
Ultimately, it seems as though the one that has been broken must be replaced.
Yeah, Jack, who's been, I think, silently smoking in the corner, says that would be the Red Pyramid at Dasher on top of it.
How tough is that journey?
He looks at you and takes a drag of his cigarette and smiles a bit.
I don't know that it's anything beyond what you've already experienced, Charles. The question is, who or what might be standing in our way?
Well, we need a rough idea of how much time it would take for us to get there, because the timing of this is pretty crucial. We have to be able to plan as best we can, and I think give ourselves some extra time on top of that.
Yes, indeed. I feel like I would perhaps, like Ganymede at least, would perhaps have a sense of how long.
Absolutely.
And make a navigation.
No,
roll
you
or
don't
something
need
along those
to.
lines.
I just have to
Okay.
get to the right page in the PDF that talks about travel times. Because I don't have it memorized. I know how long it takes for you to get to Australia. Hold on, let me get to Egypt. Egypt. There we are. So, Shanghai to Egypt will take about a month.
Plenty of time. We like 230 something days. Easy.
Yeah. I think Mr. Moo, again, I think now he stands and begins to pack away the scroll after, I think, handing probably hands Ganymede the translation he's written. He's only written one. But he says, "But will one eye suffice?" If they are launching their weapon from here, it would seem that this place has some significance.
True. I think there are various locations we know of that could stand to benefit from additional protection.
It's possible that they are using some kind of amplifiers or transmitters to ensure that the effect is global in scale.
Something about that, because I think Mr. Moo is right in front of you. Kind of, like perks up a bit, like someone who's, a scholar who's just made a connection. Amplifiers, transmitters, chanting, and he gestures at the translation. Ritual.
Yes.
Not just a small one, but a great ritual.
Conducted simultaneously in different locations around the globe. Hence the need for navigational chronometers like the one that we discovered in England.
Is there inspiration in this game? I would give you some chronometers.
You could just give an advantage. That's
Yeah, no. I'll give you something. I'll think about it.
oh, kind of benevolent keeper.
Indeed.
She is wearing her keeper's pet shirt.
Well, pieces begin to fall into place.
Oh, Mr. Moo looks at all of you and, I don't know, maybe he settles on Charles for just a second. Do any of you have experience with channeling energy? Because whoever kicks off the creation of this ward will have to know how to use the most intimate part of yourself to impose your will on the world.
Sign me up. Okay. Yeah, I think Charlie nods. Yes. Something like that. I just mean to say I think I could do it.
He nods.
Of all of the components of this defense, the one that leaves me questioning, I suppose, is the blood of the innocent.
I think Mr. Moo kind of does as close to a chuckle as you've ever seen him do. Innocent, someone who does not possess intimate knowledge of the kinds of beings we have been facing.
Yeah, I think Charlie kind of glances at Irene.
Irene, the one non-magical person here.
Charlie and Candy just reading every bad book they can get their hands on.
Yep. And usually in rituals like this, it's not asking for you to kill anyone. It's asking for a bit of blood, a few ounces.
Well, then what else is missing? Only our itinerary, I suppose. If we're going to attempt to conduct these rituals at various high places of ritualistic significance, which would be the most appropriate?
Thank you, Hawk.
We could return to England. It's certainly one place that we know is of significance. It's where we found the first chronometer, but
Well,
We-
there's still that traces back to Australia, the packages that we've seen.
yes.
We have a location here as well.
Yes. Of all the locations of which we are currently aware, Australia is the closest. Of course, there is the island here, but in Zebulon's absence, I would be very concerned that they know we're coming, be expecting us.
Considering our entanglements so far with the power players here in Shanghai, I'd be surprised if they weren't expecting us at the island here. Besides, if we do have 8 months, then what's to say that they won't just rebuild if we deal with them now?
How, these markings, the wards that we would be setting up, how hard are they to destroy once put in place?
Mr. Moo speaks up. To destroy something like this would require knowledge of the original spell used to fashion it. It would take much longer than it would take to create one. This bit about the Elder Sign. Do any of you know what that means?
Do we?
You can make a Cthulhu Mythos check.
Yes.
You know, a thing that we're all really good
You know,
at.
the thing that,
Yeah.
that one of you doesn't have. Wink. Wink.
Wink wonk.
Wonk. Failure.
Elia. Can I try again, actually?
Do you want to use your reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got one, right?
Yeah, Hawk gave you one.
Cool. I'll use it.
That's close.
That's pretty close. How much luck do I actually?
I swear to
I've
God.
got like so much luck, like nearly
It's
60.
like 19 luck.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would put me at
God.
that would put me at 40 luck, which
He
is
could
still
just
10
tell
more than I
you-
need
he-
if I
He could just tell
die.
you what the elder sign is.
That's true. That's true. But it would be cool to know it. No. I'm not gonna use that. That's so much. So much. It's too much.
Okay. Then it will take some time for me to explain because, well, Jack says we would want to make sure more than one of us knows how to use it in case any of us fall. And he takes another drag of his cigarette.
Willing and ready student right here.
He looks at Ganymede with raised eyebrows.
By all means, continue.
And he looks at Irene.
Irene just kind of shrugs a little.
Looks away from you.
All of this is just hoot.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, to summarize, because this is going to take some time, we are going to get into magic. It is going to take 10 days to learn a couple of spells that he thinks that you should know. Obviously, Charlie and Ganymede are still going through books, so they will learn as much as they want. Irene, over these 10 days, I'm curious if there's anything that you would like to accomplish. I know we talked about getting in contact with the League, which here would be Anthony Chang. There's also Captain Isoje Taro.
Right. I'm trying to remember what we were planning to do with Captain Isoje, other than
I
hey,
think just like heads up.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'll do all of the hello. Let me go talk to people, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I need an appearance check
Great.
as you leave the
I'm
complex.
so good at those.
I know.
Nope.
No. Okay. You are not accosted, you're not stopped by anyone that you notice. And you do manage to make contact with both of them. Do you bring the scroll out with you, or do you make contact first?
I'm making contact first. I'm not
Cool.
bringing the scroll out with me.
Cool. Great. Okay, magic. So Irene, you are able to meet with Captain Isoje, who is very annoyed at having been given the runaround again. And of course, Anthony at the Shanghai Courier. But magic. So what he told you in the last scene is magic is using the most intimate part of yourself to impose your will on the world. I think Mr. Moo shares with the two of you that he channels the memories of loved ones that he's almost forgotten now. And that is how he puts himself into spells. He notes the translation again about what it requires. And he says this will require a large part of you. That is why it says to gather allies, because the more of you there are who participate, the less of yourself you have to give up. The Elder Sign. Did I bring a picture? You'd think I did. Maybe not. Oh, but there is... All of this is in the compendium on Roll20. Most of these spells, and they just got the Grand Grimoire too, so good stuff. The Elder Sign, he kind of draws it on a piece of paper first. The rough shape of a star, in the center of which there appeared to be a caricature of a single giant eye, though it wasn't really an eye. More like a broken lozenge in shape with certain lines suggestive of flames, or perhaps a solitary pillar of fire. And he shows you how to draw the symbol with ink. And you practice there. It's very specific. He shows you how to carve it into wood, then into rock. And he has you practice that over and over again. And then it's up to you how you will imbue it. Mushien, as he said, uses personal memories as he carves the sign. And if I think he shares with you that there are some he's used so often because of their power that he has now lost them. So you do not have to cast this today. Like, you have to be able to cast it to do the ritual, the Eye of Light and Darkness. But I do want to know, how do Ganymede and Charles use magic? What do you channel? You can be as creative as you like. It just has to be,
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly
meaningful.
what mine is.
Tell me about it.
So I think, like, very similarly, Charlie is kind of channeling connections to other people. But specifically, Charlie's life is filled with searching. It's been something that he's been doing since he got his power when he was 16, that he's been looking for Annie. Mm-hmm. And it started as, like, first it was just Annie that he was looking for, and he always was, like, keeping an eye out for her. And now they've been on this weird quest of, like, looking for signs, and now looking for Zara, right?
Yeah.
So Charlie is kind of, like, in this constant state of awareness, and, like, longing, I think, for something that is never quite within reach. And he channels that feeling. I think to him it feels very similarly to, like, when he is reaching out to spirits in a location. Mm-hmm. But it's a little bit more, like, extended beyond himself. Like pulling whatever is out there that he's looking for towards him. But yeah, that kind of perpetual hope and disappointment that, even though I haven't found it yet, doesn't mean that I won't find it. Mm-hmm. And doesn't mean that, like, the search is not finding it means that she might still be out there and that he might still find her. So I think, like, that's kind of the emotion that he uses. So
what would losing that be like? So we know, like, what it costs.
What's at stake. Yeah. purpose.
Yeah.
Like, that's his entire, I think, like, he doesn't even know what he would do if he did find Annie, or I think, like, finding Zara feels a little bit more tangible.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like, yeah, loss of purpose. I think that's like he's like, losing that search would kind of leave him drifting, because Charlie has never done, he's never like, he's just does whatever Charlie does, you know? He doesn't have like a life purpose outside of this one thing that he keeps to himself. And so, yeah, losing that would be like a complete like loss of self, I think. He kind of thinks of himself as this person who is on this quest. So losing that would be like a huge deal, I think.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
What about for Ganymede?
The first memory that comes to Ganymede's mind when Scholar Mushian describes this process is the last Christmas that she celebrated with her parents before they disappeared. And it's a very warm and rosy memory of sitting on the floor in front of the fire and opening packages on Christmas morning in the cottage, and feeling surrounded by love and protection. And there is an innocence to all of it. The innocence of belief, right? In something fantastical, in something magical, the innocence of being protected from the dangers of the world. And the innocence of never knowing loss. And when she did lose her parents, she held on to those kinds of moments, those kinds of memories. She didn't, and she doesn't, I don't think, understand how or why, but in an unconscious way, she recognizes that those things are a source of good in her. They're the source of her idealism and her optimism. And they drive her. They've helped to make her the person that she is. And I think as this conversation is happening, she's considering what it might mean to lose those things. But that if that's what it takes to save the world from the whatever grim fate the cultists are seeking to call down upon it, then that's a sacrifice she might need to be willing to make.
All right. In addition to the Elder Sign, Scholar Mushian teaches you 2 more spells. The first is called Make Pale Blade. He tells you you need to use a pure metal such as gold or iron for this. Again, he gives you a diagram and you practice drawing a symbol for hours. he takes the two of you out as he teaches you this, and once you've perfected that part of it, you use the knife to kill an animal. Probably because, he hasn't been going out since you've all been in hiding, so he has some kind of livestock in his complex. When you actually enchant this knife, you trace the diagram over on the ground or somewhere with the blood that you have spilled. Put your power into the knife. Again, this is something you can find in the compendium, but basically making one, if you choose to make it, again, you don't have to. However much power you put into the knife makes the casting of subsequent spells easier by however much of yourself you put into it. And the reason he teaches you this is because this kind of knife can also pierce other enchanted items. And finally, he teaches you Enchant Living Flame, which requires an iron torch with, again, a sign etched into it. You go through the whole process again of perfecting the sign, because it's almost like a mathematical it's like a diagram or an equation. It's very specific. The sign for this one looks like a 3-pointed flame that is smiling. And then there is a word that, to light it, which he displays for you. He says, Cthulhu, and the torch ignites in front of you. Again, this flame can break down other items that have been enhanced by magic. So, I think at this point, over these 10 days, which will take us to May 27th, I believe Ganny will finish the Liber Ivonis, and Charlie may finish the Book of Dizian.
I definitely will. I only had a week left.
Great. Ganymede, there are other spells you can learn in there that will do bookkeeping after, but that is an additional 8 Cthulhu Mythos points and an additional 6 for Charles, again, with more spells. And Charles, with the Book of Dizian, as you finish the full read of it, you see mentions of the Black Pharaoh, he who shall stride the blue and white waters, which I think Ganymede at least could tell you is probably a reference to the Nile. You also see references to the cult you encountered in New York and what they worship. A force of beckoning chaos bestride the hot mountain, his tongue suckered in blood. Probably referring to the bloody tongue.
Yep. I'm sorry, 6 what?
Cthulhu Mythos points.
Hell yeah.
I have a 16. I have a 16 in Cthulhu Mythos. I've never had that many Cthulhu Mythos points for a character in this whole game. I'm going to die a terrible death, but I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it, I think.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Do I have any other books that I need to start?
Probably.
I'm sure I do. I had four books that I got from the Carlisle house.
Yes. You had some from the Carlisle Estate and you had some from the Penhue Foundation, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I've finished Life as a God, Trappings of a Queen, From Amongst the Stones, and now the Book of Dizian, however we decided to say that.
Yeah. So, we're going to jump to May 27th, 1925. Before we get into it, as we transition to the next part of our story, have any plans been made? like a next move or something. I think Jack and Mr. Moo would recommend, like, if there's a way to know more before making a move, that's probably advisable. Especially since neither Zeb nor Chumin has returned.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think continuing to collect information would be ideal for the actual, for this ritual. The final one is the one that timing really matters, right? Or do all of these rituals need to be before a new full moon?
For the Eye of Light and Darkness, each one needs to be the afternoon before a full moon.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
So, Irene, and everybody really, how do you get the scroll to Anthony Chang? Who goes to bring it? Does he come here?
I don't want to speak for the group. I don't want to speak for the group, but I am super hot and I'm a man. So like, and a white man at that. I can do just about anything. Well, I'm super good looking, so like, and rich. So I think that I can do just about anything without any issue.
You know, you're not incorrect.
I know. That's what makes it so terrible.
But do you think you would stand out though?
My appearance is so high.
It is.
Yeah. My appearance is so high.
It is. You are also in the old city. You are not in the international settlement right now.
Yeah. I think I could do it. I think I could get it to him. I think we could meet somewhere in the middle, me and Anthony.
Okay.
He's like a reporter or whatever. We could be doing an interview. It's like totally fine and normal and chill and and like relaxed. Yeah, I think I could get it to him.
Okay. For various reasons, you're gonna need a hard.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Good news is I've been stocking up on my rerolls, so I'm not super concerned, but I will go ahead and do this.
Okay.
Are we ready? Extreme.
Great. I mean, I'm happy. The thing
Me
is
too.
that I'm happy about it.
I know you're so happy about it.
So imagine Hans. Again, I can't do a good Hans, but
Yeah.
imagine Hans looking very suave because he played Anthony Chang, of course. Yeah, I think you do. Maybe you meet by the river near the consulates, actually.
Okay.
Is that the consulates. There's the British and the US ones that are on like opposite sides of the river. Yeah. So I think you managed to meet up and do the exchange. Since we don't have Hans to play Anthony,
maybe it's just like a super
I feel like are you speaking in like code the whole time, like his journal? Like, is everything like you're talking around everything instead of or do you actually just bluntly tell him what's going on?
Well, which one is more? It's more like Charlie just be like, "Listen up, bitch," and just tell him everything that's happening. So I think like probably that, probably just a little bit more blunt, like not sugarcoating everything, like directly to the point to get it as like concise as possible. Like, here's what's happening. This is of the utmost importance. We can send you more information. It will have to be like encrypted. Like we figured out his code, so like we can send him.
Oh, do you return his journal?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We should group. We should. So I'll bring him back his journal, and just be like, tell him that we need him to keep this safe, that we know that he has connections to these other journalists, and that will send
Yeah.
more information if he needs it. But for now, we
Yeah.
trust it to him, right?
I think just something that would make me very happy is as Charlie like starts to go into detail, he kind of like, sips his tea and is like, I know. Like he already has like, he just knows somehow.
Yeah.
And he does thank you for the return of his book and is glad you found it insightful. And then leaves like shortly after, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, May 27th. Here we go.
Just like, thank God I'm so hot. Like, honestly.
I guess. Yep. Thank God. Okay. So I think as we zoom into this moment, I think Jack has been out for a bit. Now that Irene has been able to go out, Charlie's been able to go out, it seems like some of the heat is off. And so Jack moves Choi Mei-ling out of the city to get her away. So I think Mushian is out finally resupplying. And gotta change my music. You all hear the gate kind of get thrown open. And usually Jack had his kind of rigged shotgun by the door to stop, intruders from coming in. But whoever this is knows how to get around it. I think, actually, yeah, maybe it's still up and you hear the shot go off. But you don't hear a cry of pain or anything. You just hear somebody scrambling in. And however you go out, whether you open the door or look through the windows, you see Chu Min, waterlogged, covered in claw marks and barely standing, as he spots you through the window and heads to the door. What do?
Go to help him.
You let him in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Is there anybody seem to be following?
Not immediately.
Okay. Charlie would definitely keep an eye out, but like get him inside, close all the doors back, make sure that, nobody is following him.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for a second.
Yeah. Irene, what about you?
Yeah, also helping, but I would like to look out and see if there's any other immediate dangers.
Make a spot hidden check.
Cool.
You good at that. Oh, and remember, don't advantage, use your bonus. I don't know what that means. Oh, we give you like...
It's a 5 now.
Give you a 5
now.
Yes.
So extreme.
Oh, see,
Let's
it's very
fucking go.
powerful. It's very powerful. We're glad we're doing this now. Great. What do you see?
I see all, Lauren.
Yes, you do. It's very subtle. You see nobody like approaching the gate, which is just kind of swung open. But I think through the gate you see like people passing by, and there's just something off about, say, maybe like one of them who just is a little, doesn't look surprised, doesn't look like, is just like watching. And then makes eye contact with you, and something familiar there. But their like face is covered up. Let's say it's raining too. Perfect. Yes, rainy summer in Shanghai.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Love that for us.
Ganymede, what are you doing?
Ganymede has her shotgun boarding axe and is standing guard as well as Charlie is hunched down over Chumin.
Yeah. Okay, good. He catches his breath as he's on the ground and Charlie like closes the door. He seems to be looking around for Jack, but of course Jack isn't here.
Yeah, I think Charlie is like, where is Zeb?
He kind of gets his head on straight. We were on the island. I went to your guest house that night. I had an idea, but only Zebulon was there. We had a limited window to make it work, and Zebulon agreed to come with me. And he's like kind of like wiping away, and you can see some of these claw marks. Some are like claws and some are almost like, ooh, Ganymede, make a natural world check.
Yeah, get it.
Nice. Almost like pincers more. He, like, you can see him struggling to kind of keep it together. We took some of the robes you'd all found, and we boarded the Sea Devil. There were 2 others with us. We thought we would just examine the cargo. There were crates. They were from Australia, some shipping company, Randolph. And there were machine parts inside. And he kind of looks off distantly. There was something strange and glowing green in the firebox of the ship, but we didn't get too close. And we meant to disembark, but we were not able to. So we went to the island. There was a village, strange looking people, statues of a woman, but with, and he gestures at the face, and those of you who of course were in Ho Fang's estate saw that statue, a giant woman with tentacles protruding from her face. We tried to blend and act as lookouts, but we saw Ho Fang. We saw the Englishmen on the night of the new moon. They went through the village up to the volcano. And we followed. There were people inside. There were people in cages. And I said we shouldn't get closer, but he wouldn't leave without trying to free them. We were spotted and made a break for it. I lost him on the beach. We were attacked by something in the sand. I waited as long as I could. I got into a rowboat and managed to get far enough out that a fisherman picked me up. And he just looks up at all of you. If he got off of that island, he knows to come here. And if he didn't, then he's already dead.
Yeah, Charlie just looks like horrified at Ganny.
Ganymede looks back down at you for a moment with that same look on her face. She's known Zeb since he was a teenager, you know. She's, but very quickly she's back to kind of just keeping guard.
He may show up. We'll keep an eye out for him.
As you say that, Irene, you spot Muxian walk calmly through the outer gate of his complex. He kind of, I think the kind of rigged trap is still smoking, but he doesn't react to it. He just closes the gate behind him. Then he drops the bag of groceries. You hear the bottles like crack, and he sprints inside. The door like swinging open behind him. He kind of looks down, surprised that Chuman is here, but he almost doesn't have time to even attend to him. He looks at all of you. I was followed. Men with swallow tattoos on their hands in the market. I headed to the docks and think I lost them there, but it will not take them long to find me if they know who I am.
Will we either barricade ourselves here or we leave?
I think yeah, after you.
If we barricade ourselves here, who knows when we will be able to leave. Time is of the essence. I think we should go.
He nods. If you don't go now, I do not think you will be able to set one foot outside before she... At that moment, it's quiet. No one is surprised, of course, because of Irene's role earlier, but all of you see a dart sticking out of Scholar Muxian's neck. And he looks at all of you. His eyes kind of defocus as he kind of wobbles, and he just looks at you and says, "Go." And he falls to the ground unconscious. We're in it. We're in
Look
it.
at Jack Brady, by the way.
He's gone. He's busy. He's out of here. It's
Never-
so weird.
Never surprised in combat.
I know you're
Never
never
surprised in combat.
None of
I
you
know.
are surprised.
None of us are surprised.
So,
But especially not me and Irene.
especially not you and Irene. Nobody's surprised. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna do a chase. We're gonna try a chase. It's happening. So the first thing I need everyone to do is make a Constitution check.
No, though.
Yeah.
But we don't need to do that.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, let me get my turn
No.
tracker out. Look, I had it all
feel
ready
like
to
that's
go.
a bad idea, though.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cool.
Look
Nice.
at me go.
Yeah. Chase time.
Oh, I'm really
baby.
proud of myself today.
Do you want
Can
to
I
use
use-
a... Yep.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
I will use that point of luck.
Oh my
Smart.
god.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So those of you who succeeded, nobody got an extreme, but those of you who succeeded, nothing changes for you. Irene, you take -1 to your movement rating,
Woo!
which brings it to what?
Let me double check. Combat with my movement rate is 8, so I'd bring it down to 7.
Fantastic. We love that for me. We love that for me and me alone. Great. My move is that. Fantastic. Okay. Where are my movement actions? That's what I want. Keep
It now
moving.
has, on the combat, it now has dexterity to turn tracker.
Oh, that's nice. Things getting
Yeah.
updated all the time. Looking so snazzy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do. Okay, so tell me your movements, please.
8.
8.
9.
9. And then 7 for Irene for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Winnie, what's your movement?
8.
Fantastic. You're not there, though. You will come in when you so choose. Okay, fantastic. Their movement's 9, but thankfully Ganymede also has a 9, so you're not immediately overtaken. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? We love that. There's my movement actions. 2. Okay. Ganymede and the hirelings both get 2 movement actions. Allie, will you just remember that for me? Charlie, you get 1 movement action. Oh no, sorry. Ganny, you get 3. Charlie, you get 2. Irene, you have 1. And Winnie, you will have 2. So 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. These are the actions you can take during the chase. So you always have a free movement action, and then if you want to use your action to move, to avoid a hazard, to attack, those are what the extra ones are for. So it's about if you want to like just get as far ahead as you can, if you want to try and take someone out, if things are in your way, because you are going to be going through the streets of Shanghai. If you want. I mean, you know, do whatever. But we still go in combat order. Actually, Ganny, you had your shotgun boarding axe out, right?
I did, yes.
So your combat is 120. So you're going to go first. Because it gives you a plus 50 for that. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Maybe I'll take us over to the map. I did do my chase. Let's go. Oh, my captions are weird. I gotta work on that. But here we have a nice little chase tracker. Aren't we all excited? Okay. So I have circled where you're beginning. You're at number 27 at Mushien's house. 23 is the Seamen's Club. 13 and 12 are the British and American consulates respectively, and that's also kind of where the ships go out.
You need to drag us over too.
Ah! That's right. We were in the scholar's house. Claire, come here. Oh. We weren't even there. There we are.
Woo!
Woo!
Beautiful.
Cool. So, Ganymede Graves, you're up first. You have your free movement, of course, and then 3 movement actions. What do you want to do?
I want to grab our stuff.
Great. That's a great use. That is a great use of your movement action. I don't think you could grab everyone's stuff unless you want to put away your gun. But
I do not want to put away my gun.
Okay.
So I will definitely grab my stuff.
Sure.
And I'll cover the others, assuming they're going to do the same.
Okay. So you don't want to use any of your extras?
I I don't want to leave. I don't want us to leave the compound separately from one another.
Okay.
That makes sense?
It does.
I think okay. I think that you should. Because
Okay.
I'm useless with a gun. Let's be real. So I could get my stuff and Irene's stuff, and then Irene can use the one movement to move, right? The extra. Since you have so many extra movements, you might as well, right?
Yeah.
You could
That's a good
clear
point.
our path, so we can come through easier.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah. So if Charlie yells like, run, we'll catch up, then I'll do that. I've got, how many do I have left? Do I have
2?
two
you're-
of my 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will, I just am gonna like fly through that gate. Can I spend one of them to just sort of look around and get my bearings and
Yeah.
see if
I love that.
see who I see here?
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden.
Yes. Oh, it's bad.
It's bad. Everything's so fast. Did you want to reroll?
I do. I'm going to use one of my
Of
rerolls.
course you can.
Are we using the bonus penalty for that as well?
No.
Or just straight up reroll?
Straight up reroll.
Cool.
Cool.
Geez, still a failure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It is like pouring at this point, and the people who are coming after you have taken pains not to be seen so far, for the most part.
Sure. And what's bad for me here is bad for them as well. So,
Yes.
so I'll use that last movement action to start sprinting out toward, the docks, I guess. Where are we going? In that direction,
Okay.
toward the docks.
Like out of the complex.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move Ganny to the next phase. Great. Are you going out the front gate? Are you climbing? How are you?
I think right out the front gate.
Yeah, okay. Great. Irene.
Yeah, so gathering my stuff or anything else that needs to be picked up. And I think also starting to head out. But keeping an eye out for, what are the known exits of this building?
Pretty much the front gate. One of the reasons that this was chosen is because it's very difficult to get out. There are a couple of windows. Like there's a window in the living room that looks out onto the street.
Kienna, if you want to do something else, Charlie can get your stuff because I'm not going to have my gun out.
Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm trying to look for is a way out that isn't going to be immediately into whoever's chasing us.
Yeah, so the living room has a window out onto the street.
Okay. Yeah, I guess gonna head out that way and kind of look around to see, best path. Irene's thought right now is to meet up with Captain Isoche because they had a deal that he would help them get the fuck out if we needed to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So
so he will be That's great. I love that. He will be in the Stumbling Tiger.
Cool.
Number
That's
8.
so far away.
Yep.
But that's fine.
So you used your movement action to... You have your, like, normal one. You can get out. What did you use your other one for? Did you just want
I want to do a spot hit and
Yeah.
look for best pathing.
Let's do it.
Cool. A 9! Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah. See, this is great. We're loving
Woo!
this. We're loving it. Beautiful. Yeah, that, so pathing through the streets or pathing out of the house?
Pathing through the streets.
Okay. Yeah. I think when you, let's say you emerge from the window and you can, like, kind of see where Ganymede is coming out, you think the best thing to do would be to get where there are the most people. So probably sticking to the busiest streets, even though it'll be more difficult to move. You think having people for cover is better than getting blow darted in a back alley.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Beautiful. It's our friends Wanda and Pietro and others, but I call them Wanda and Pietro because they're twins and there's no name given for them in the book. That's not their real names. They are fast. So Ganymede and Irene are out of the house. Charlie and Chu Min are inside, which is always good. It's always good. So, I think they are going to... They're going to enter the complex.
I wonder if...
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going to say, I think I like the idea of Ganymede going straight out the front gate with the idea of drawing attention away from the
sure.
others as they're trying to go.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So you'll get one of them. There's another one. Isn't that nice? They'll use both of their actions. Well, 2 of their actions to catch up. And the other one we'll have to deal with. We'll have to use one to deal with Chu Min. It's fine. Everything's fine. Pew! Okay. 55. Okay. So, they're dealing with Chu Min. Charlie, you see this, one of Madame Swallow's servants that you recognize from many different things, use their blow dart, to shoot something at Chu Min, who is in the most precarious position, but he rolls out of the way. I mean, Chu Min is buff. And he is moving despite how hurt he is. And then they'll use the other of their actions to hit him. Ooh, yeah. 5. Oh, that's good. Chu Min. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? Buddy? Oh, the sheet's changed. He's fine. Oh, no, it's not a hard success. That's fine. Well. So the dart misses, but Chu Min, as he's rolling out, Pietro has the blackjack out and across the face, and Chu Min falls to the floor next to Scholar Mushian. He's unconscious. That's nice. Charlie, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So is Pietro hesitating over Chu Min or coming after me? Because I don't want to leave them if they're just gonna kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Yeah. Can I vibe check somehow? Can I do some kind of like?
I think just you've seen them before.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, they haven't killed anybody. They're not cultists.
Okay.
But they're not good. Like Madame Lin. Isn't a good person either. Choi Mei Ling was very scared of her.
Yeah.
So you think maybe, I would say, they're not really here for them.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Like maybe Mu Xian, but you think they would follow all of you because you're who they're after.
Yeah. So I'm grabbing my stuff and Irene's stuff. If you want me to use both my bonuses to do that, fine. And then I'm going after them.
Yeah, easy. Okay.
So, yep.
Yeah, you have your base action at all times anyway.
Yep.
Sorry, I got y'all partly off of the sheet. Let me make it prettier. I like
I'm moving it. I'm moving.
Fantastic. And at this point, so we'll say the three of you are together. You're not bunched up, but you can all see each other and communicate. Irene, are you sharing your thought about Captain Isodetero?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, at this point, as you're all out, Eli, would you describe your character for us?
Yes. So Winnie is about 6 foot tall black man, dreads, shaved sides, but dreads on the top that are typically held back with like ponytail holder. Scrunchy is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
He has the cool, chill college professor look down packed. He always looks fresh to the nines, always good. And he has, I think if you see him right now, he probably has a very confused look on his face as he's trying to like take in everything that's like around him. He's never been to Shanghai and he's very confused. So.
And they do see a familiar face carrying like a bunch of like bags as they as he emerges from this house that for some inexplicable reason you knew he would be inside. Winston sees Charles Rapp.
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie, like, what the fuck? Yeah, Charlie, I think hearing his name, like, he's, like, literally fleeing, right? Like, these two men are down. He's jumping out this window into the pouring rain. He looks so good in the rain, just saying. But, yeah, and I think sees Winnie and is, like confused, like, double takes almost. Yeah, I think just like stunned for a second, and then it's like, we gotta go.
I think taking in everything, like, I think he was immediately focused on Charlie, and as everything else starts to come into focus, yeah, okay, let's go. And he starts running alongside them.
Yeah, you see coming out of the complex, you see a woman, kind of her face concealed, it's like wrapped, and she's got like this long looking kind of blow dart, you can only assume. I mean, you're a professor, yeah, it's a blow dart. No guns or anything, but she is definitely in pursuit. And as you're like kind of moving with everybody, you definitely recognize the other faces, though you don't have time to tell them exactly how right now. Great. So you are now in our order. Would you like to do anything? Because you haven't technically used anything.
No, I think I kind of get my gun out.
Yeah,
just
perfect,
in case.
Perfect, yeah, arm yourself. Awesome. Okay, so, top of the round, Ganymede. So, you will have to use one of your movement actions to deal with a hazard this round because everywhere is slick. In some of the streets, like, water has just piled up. It's, like, way worse than New Orleans during hurricane season.
Ganymede was raised at sea. This
Yeah.
is like,
Easy.
this
She's
is
a
easy,
fish, basically.
basically. So I'm going to keep moving here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any visibility at this point on Madame Swallow's people?
Yes, like Wanda is like right up on you. She moves as fast as you, too.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. No, I'm gonna just use it all. I'm gonna use it all for movement and keep her, hopefully keep her with me rather than the others.
Okay, so I need whatever kind of roll you want to make to deal with the water and the rain. It could be spot hidden. It could be strength if you want it, like something to deal with the hazard that the rain presents.
Sure. How about natural world?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. I'll 4 more points of luck to make it a success.
Okay. All right, so that's one to deal with that, and then you have your normal. Are you just moving?
Yes.
Okay. So you are going to make it a big chunk of the way there. Oh wait, I just hold Alt to get you off the grid. And you're heading to where you know Captain Isoje has been, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, at the Stumbling Tiger. So I'd say you were like passing over the bridge between the 2 consulates. I mean, we're going way ahead, but Ganymede is just moving. Actually, I'm going to put you 1 back because your intention is for Wanda to be like following you.
Yeah. So I will, even if I feel like I can really beat her.
Yeah.
I'll hang back just a bit so she feels like she's got a chance to catch me.
Great. I love that. Irene, you're up.
Cool. I have a hand on my gun in my bag,
Yep.
as a proper lady does. I think I'm just gonna start moving because I will be no help if I get caught. So.
Awesome. Okay, so you need to use one of your actions to deal with the rain however you want to.
I mean, it's probably just trying to keep under roofs and stuff like that.
Sure. Do you
Much
want to
as I
do
can.
like Dex?
Sure,
Yeah.
I can do that. Why not? Success.
Amazing. Okay, and then your other, so you have your free one that you're using to get ahead, and then what do you want to do with your last one?
I think I'm just gonna keep going.
Great. I love
keep
it.
running.
Yeah, so you're not too, like, Ganymede, you can still see Irene, like, keeping pretty good pace with you. It's the hireling's turn. Wanda does not recognize Winnie. Definitely looks confused. And Charles, definitely interested in Charles, but
Who isn't?
that's the great question. I'll give them a power check, I guess. Sure. No, they're going after Ganymede. Whee! 1, 2, and use the last one. Actually, I think they can only really attack you if they're on your level. Oh, and had to use one for the rain, so they'll use their last one to catch up. Yeah. Yes. Yes. which they do. Great. Okay. So yeah, that's working out exactly as you intended, which is interesting. Oh, and our good buddy back here is going to catch up with you two. I was going to blow a dart at Charles. But does not hit. Fortunately, everything's
So
being in the
slippery.
way. Yeah, it's very hard. I think Winnie and Charles is really like staring at each other. You hear whoosh go like right through you as you see another figure who looks almost exactly like the one you saw pursuing the ladies catch up to the two of you. Charlie, you're up.
Yeah. So I need to use one move to deal with the rain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I just like barrel through? Can I use strength for that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Do it.
A
Beautiful.
success.
Okay.
The other thing I want to do is, do I see where that blow dart like maybe landed?
It would be an extreme spot hidden.
Okay. Well, I might as well like go for it.
If you want.
Because it would be cool for me to have it just in case like I need it for like things. Okay, extreme. Damn it, no.
And then your free move.
Yep, I'm just moving.
Yeah.
Just going.
Awesome. Winnie.
Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to try to use strength to get through as well.
Awesome. I love it. No. Do you want to use your reroll?
I'll definitely use the reroll.
Go for it. Yeah. Okay.
Solid.
Cool.
So yeah, I'll do that. I will. Besides that, I have two other things I can do.
And one of those needs to be your free movement.
Okay. So I'm going to use my free movement to go one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fire a shot at the person who just shot at us.
Sure. Sure. Nice. Let me see. They can dodge, so I'm going to give them a dodge. They need to have a hard. No. Okay. 4 damage. Nice. My HP. There it is. Okay. Awesome. You definitely make contact. Your bullet flies and hits this person in the shoulder. Though they don't look like they are showing signs of slowing down from it. It's like you hit them, you see the arm go back, but the legs are still moving forward.
That's not fun. Okay.
Okay, great. Ganymede Graves!
Is our destination just those 2 spots ahead of where I am now? Is that right? Am I reading the graphic right?
That's just me circling points of interest. You all are kind of headed toward the Stumbling Tiger Bar where you know Captain Soje is at this time of day.
So that's 8.
That's 8, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before.
Uh-huh. So
I will make I'll make my one roll to manage the weather
this one, yeah. Perfect.
as a hard success there.
Yep.
And I'll use the rest, my other 2 movement actions and my free movement to stay out in front.
Okay, you are gonna reach the bar. I think the doors are like open, people are sheltered inside. Now
Okay.
you're getting to like crowded areas.
Yeah.
Although most people are inside at this point, but you see, oh my God, what was his name? McChum. Yes, Fergus McChum, the Scottish Chinese owner of the Stumbling Tiger that Charlie got up close and personal with the first day. being in Shanghai, he's there kind of look like, as you like run and you're clearly not just running to get out of the rain, and you see the disguised Captain Isoje.
Yeah, awesome. As I kind of get inside and out of the rain, I wipe the water from my eyes, and I'm looking back out the door toward the others as they're coming and prepared to provide some cover for them. But I just say, "Oh, hello, gentlemen. Sorry, forgot the code name. Captain, we could use your assistance, I think."
You see him just slowly like blink, like, well, there goes my cover. As I think like everyone in the bar like turns to him as he's, in his disguise as the drunken foreman. But he just kind of stands up. Irene, you are up.
Cool. There's someone ahead of me, right?
Yes. They seem hell-bent on getting Ganymede, but once Ganymede goes inside...
Okay, so to deal with the rain,
yeah,
I would love to see if there's just casually an umbrella that I can just grab.
Make a luck check.
Cool. Hard success.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm grabbing the an umbrella that I think probably, someone is trying to close down their shop with the rain.
Yeah.
They have the umbrella out on the side. I just grab it on the way. And I'll use that. And I will keep going. But I'm going to slow down with the umbrella and just look like I'm hurrying and not being chased or a target.
Okay, so are you trying to blend?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an appearance check.
Cool. I will likely need to use a reroll, but let's try. No,
Hey!
never mind.
Okay, yeah. Wanda does not seem to notice you. And it is their turn. Okay. She doesn't notice you. Ganymede's inside. She backtracks to cut off Charles and Winston. One free, one move. Okay. She can blow 2 darts. One at Winston, one at Charles. This is for Winston. Yeah, no, that does not make it. And Charles. That does make it. You need to make a con check, my friend.
I can't dodge it.
Oh, yeah, of course you can try to dodge it. You need to, I think you need to beat a hard.
My odds are very slim, but I will do my best. Here I go.
Okay.
6 point. How much points to get to a hard success?
Well,
You have to beat a hard,
yeah, you have
right?
to beat a hard. So you'd have to get to the extreme.
Damn. Okay. No. Never mind. Then.
Yeah.
16.
So this dart hits you in the shoulder. It, you feel pain. You feel like your veins are on fire. You're going to take 11 points of damage.
Do you still want me to do the Constitution check?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, not yet. You only take 2 so
Okay.
far.
Okay.
So you only take the 2 points. Oh my God, Charles!
Oh my
You
God.
rip it out before.
Hey, did I heal between
of
all of
course.
those days? Because I was at 9, so
Oh
that
my
would have been
God.
tragic. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
of course you healed. You had like 15 days. You would have been up to full.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But you like grab it so fast it like doesn't even have time. You just get the little poke of the dart.
Oh my god. Badass.
And Pietro catches up. Same thing. Actually, no. I feel like both are terrible. We'll use the dart. I feel like, damn it, both are terrible. Winston, nope, doesn't hit you. You just cannot be hit. And Charles. Yes, that does hit you. Do you want to try and dodge? Yeah.
Yes.
Again, you have to beat a hard.
Okay. No.
Okay. Make a con.
Constitution. No.
So 12 points of damage as you get like barraged by the twins.
Oh my god. I could only look cool for 2 seconds.
It was really cool though.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
You said 12?
Yep.
God damn it.
Your veins are on fire. But it is your turn.
Oh my god, what am I gonna do? If I spend all 3 on running, like, if I just book it, like, I guess I'll have to do 1 for the rain, right?
Yep.
But if I spend the other 2 on running, am I gonna be able to get a dart range for Christ's sake?
Yeah, they have to be
okay.
They have to be on top of you for darts.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna do that,
Yeah.
but I'll do my strength
Yeah.
to try and
Yep.
hard success for the rain, and then the other 2 just move.
Yeah.
Booking my ass down the street.
You come up on
as
Irene,
I'm dying.
Who just looks like another one of like people getting out of the rain.
I look amazing. I'm in incredible pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. Winnie.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow suit and get that out of here.
Yeah. So do something for the rain, and then you'll be able to catch up. Fantastic. Easy. Okay, so Charles, Irene, and Winston are all together. They're not quite, they haven't quite made it to the safety of the bar. Ganymede, it's your turn.
Do I want to go back out there?
Just shoot him. Please shoot him.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm gonna stay right where I am and provide cover. If they get close, I'll do what I need to do. But I'm just gonna stay right where I am.
Yeah, you see Captain Isoje like throw his like raincoat off and like has like these like military pistols as he like pushes his way through the crowd. He'll use some of your stuff as he like lines up a shot. He can't shoot yet, but he's lining up. He's like identifying what's going on. Irene.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. Still just casually heading over to the bar. Definitely just a normal person.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're gonna make it.
Yep.
And you have 1 extra if you want to do anything.
How's McChum looking? Considering
So annoyed.
he's very annoyed.
So annoyed.
Okay. I think Irene's just gonna kind of walk over to him. Go, I'm very sorry about the trouble. Is there another way out of this place?
He nods and gestures to the bathroom.
All right. She's gonna look over at Captain Sergey, who also probably looks a little annoyed because she just had a
very
cup of
annoyed.
Will nod her head. Say, I think that it's about time that we get going.
He nods and Yeah, he'll basically provide some like cover fire for the other two. Once they reach the bar, we're gonna be out of chase because they're not going to come in here. However, yeah, they're fine with the rain. They love the rain. They love it. Free and on top, and their move's 9, so they have one last thing to do. 1 dart at Charles, 1 dart at Winston. This is for Charles. Do you want to dodge?
Do I want to dodge? Do I want to die? I would like to dodge. I'm going to try my best to dodge.
Great. No.
Fuck.
Make a Constitution check.
Dead.
So that's 8 more points.
I'm dead.
Are you
0.
You're unconscious?
Yep.
Okay, you're not dead.
I'm down to -2 hit
You're
points.
not dead.
Whatever.
And 1 at... Man, 21 took you out?
I only have 20.
Oh no! And Winston... That does not hit. Okay. Charlie Rat. Hi.
So long,
So,
suckers.
I need you. Oh
What?
no.
yeah, go ahead. What?
I need you to make a Constitution check.
Another one?
Yeah.
Big F's.
Okay. Winston. It's your turn. It's your me going to character sheets. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cool. So, Charlie is unconscious and dying. We are in pulp. It's not dead yet. But he is dying actively. What would you like to do?
Okay. First question. What would it take for me to be able to drag Charlie with me into the bar?
I mean, you're pretty strong, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're pretty
65.
strong. I would say it'll take all of your actions.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Winston is like, Charles like follows Winston. You're able to catch him and like move through the flooded streets as
Not a fun time.
yeah, as Captain Isojitaro starts to provide covering shots that are going to be able to get the twins to back off. Hold on. Let me look at my poison. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, Mal. I guess we can't let Charlie die here. Let's give the old boy a heal. Yeah, because he was gonna die.
Can I use a heal?
Yes, you can.
What do I roll?
So, it's what did I say? A 1d8? God, Mal.
Do I need to come up? Do I need to come up from -2, or do I need to come
No.
up from 0?
0.
Okay. A 6. Okay.
So Winston has like used their body to like drag you in and cover you from any more darts. And I think this heal, Charlie, as you get inside as Captain Isoje, and you like come back to consciousness, but you feel awful. But Captain Isoje is like starts to lead you like out the back, and you're going to get to his ship. But Charlie, as you come out of this near death experience, you hear the voice of your demon. Who says, "Is that who you were looking for?" And you just see this kind of backlit figure of a girl with curly brown hair just start to come into focus. And that's where we'll end our first session back. A Masks of Nyarlathotep. We're all alive!
Bailey, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jim!
Wow. I
Thank you.
looked cool for like
You
1
looked so
second.
cool.
I looked so cool.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you, DMI, Mal, Jim. So everybody gets another reroll, and Charlie gets an extra one.
God.
I'm so
So
good
this is
at
how I
killing
have. This is what I
Summer.
gotta do to get these freaking rerolls, these advantages.
Just
I gotta just
die.
die.
You
That's
gotta die.
That's another form of shilling. Don't you know?
Oh my god, you
Oh,
guys.
okay, we went a little over, so we're gonna do our wrap up as quick as possible. Thank you all so much for sticking with us. Let's start with our newest cast member who saved the day by getting Charlie into the end goal post. Let's start with Eli.
Hey everybody, I'm Eli. I played Winnie today. You can find me at Reliable Elliot on Twitter, where I post all the time about tabletop RPG stuff. So if you want to know what I'm up to, just check that out.
Incredible. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to find out a lot more about Winston and why they're here next time. Let's go over to Summer.
Pass.
Great, cool.
No. Hi, I'm Summer. You can find me on the internet at Just Summer Job. I will be back here next week, to everyone's dismay, playing Charlie Rapp for at least one more session. Can't wait to get into Eli's new character and find out how these two know each other.
Yeah.
Super fun. Thanks for saving my life. I owe ya.
Incredible. Let's go up to Allie.
That was so fun. I loved it so much. I'm Allison. You can find me on Twitter at Allison Robinson, the 12s and Y, where I tweet about games and space and robots and other cool things. Follow me there. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for next week. It's so good to be back.
Awesome. Kienna.
Hi, I am Kienna. I'm the sweet of the channel. You can find me over on Twitter at KiennaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing when I'm not here on the channel. Nobody's just here though. We're coming back into a regular rhythm of stuff. We had our little summer break, but we've got lots of plans happening. So you know, just keep in touch with us and here, and you'll see me. You'll see my face.
Yes.
It'll happen.
As for me, I'm Lauren. I'm that salty ginger over on Twitter, the salty half of this channel. Also mostly here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific. That's right. We have the finale of our first mini-series of Turntable, our new kind of rotating cast and game series in collaboration with Friends Who Roll Dice. We're finishing up Good Society. It's a very steamy, it's very dramatic.
If you think this is a mess,
Kienna's a bully. But if I'm gonna do other channel stuff, thank you to our sponsors, Roll20 Dice and Grinding Coffee Co. You know, for sponsoring us. Thank you to everybody in chat today, the hype train and the tips. Thank you for for saving lives. Thank you especially to our mods, Dylan and Mal. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you if you just like hung out and watched or chatted. Like, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. So if you ever miss an episode, catch up on YouTube. It's youtube.com/saltysweetgames. Follow us on Twitter at saltysweetgames, and you'll know when we're going live, because we want to play some more Baldur's Gate 3, and we're going to have another project soon, maybe. And we will, of course, be back here next week as we officially start a new chapter, a new country, a new continent. It's very exciting stuff. So if that's it, I think we're going to go raid a friend and say our goodbyes. So, wait, bye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.